Hello there everyone, welcome to this week's Gran Turismo 7 Daily Race C race and strategy guide from Suzuka International Circuit, and we are in the Super Formula 2023 cars for this one. We've got 12 laps to get round, tyre wear at times 3, fuel at times 2. Just the racing soft tyres are available. There is a mandatory pit stop in this one. BOP is on, but that doesn't really matter for the car. Damage is light, slipstream is custom, it's a grid start with a false start check, and for your settings allowed in this one, it is just the brake balance. The setup bug still applies to the game at the moment, so you're only limited to using the custom liveries. The update that comes out tomorrow, I am 100% sure is going to fix that, so as of from tomorrow you should be able to use your famous Formula 1 liveries on these Super Formula cars. But definitely not our first rodeo around this track in the Super Formula cars, and yeah, there's one kind of little setting in there that kind of makes me not really want to do this, and I'm pretty sure you can work out what that is. But we jumped into the first race as usual at 8 o'clock in the morning here in the UK. So first thing you need to remember, this is a grid start and it is with a false start check, so probably traction control is best to get off the line. But the thing you must remember is that people will forget to get off the line. The ghosting system will try to troll you. The car will be ghosted in front of you, and immediately as you get to it, it will unghost. So make sure you are taking avoidant action for anybody who does not get off the line. Now, turn 1 is going to be incredibly messy in this one for a good number of races. For whatever reason, everybody was quite civilised here, quite well behaved, and nobody seems to have died through the first couple of corners. That is not going to be the case. It's going to be absolute chaos as well. Also, remember to map your overtake button. You can make up a good amount of positions on the opening lap at the start using the boost, as we're going to do on this lap. Now, slipstream set at custom means it is turned up to 11. It's absolutely wild how powerful it is. I am not a fan of it at all. I know people don't like dirty air. Not a big fan of dirty air myself in the game, but I think I would rather have to kind of, unlock the overtake rather than just get it for free. That's just my opinion, and I just think custom slipstream just kind of, in a lot of ways, encourages bad racing, because it kind of leads a lot of drivers who are not as fast as the car in front to think they're faster than the car in front. The slipstream just allows them to stay with them really very easily, and then also you've got your boost, you've got that slipstream, you've got some long straights here at Suzuka. It means that overtaking just becomes a little bit of a formality in certain situations. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of the dirty air either, but I think I kind of prefer it, believe it or not, to this custom slipstream. I'm just not a fan of it whatsoever. I would much rather have to follow a car for a few laps and try and force them into a mistake, or try and use some different lanes, or adapt some different lanes around the corners, or look after my tyres to get a better exit and try, as I said, unlock the overtake rather than just be able to kind of press a button and get some wild slipstream down these straights to make the overtakes. But yeah, this is going to be a quick video, by the way, folks. We're going to jump all the way forward here to lap 7. So I was kind of on two minds. Do I change the tyres here, or do I not change the tyres? And the tyres look okay. We're on lap 7. We've only got 5 laps to go. There's no danger of the tyres not getting to the end. However, I had actually done a little bit of a test pit stop before we started the race. I had changed the tyres, and I knew the tyre change only took 4 seconds. After this race, I then did a practice pit stop by not changing the tyres, and the tyre change, the no tyre change was 1.9 seconds. So I thought it was probably worth it to change the tyres for the sake of 2 seconds. And we'll take a look at what your tyres are going to look like at the end of the race if you decide to save those 2.1 seconds. Overall, a tyre change will take you 17.3 seconds, and a non-tyre change will be about 15.2 seconds, and fuel is going to be no issue whatsoever in this one. So as I said, very quick video just to get through the strategy. I'm going to jump all the way to the end here, up into P5. Not too bad a result from the back, but Shelty at the front, I suspected at the time, had not changed the tyres, and yeah, he's starting to now drop down the order. So as we cross the start finish line, we are going to jump up into P4. The race is just a shade under 20 minutes, which means it's a good length of daily race C, probably 19.5 minutes for the super fast people. But yeah, if you don't change the tyres, folks, Shelty never did the pit stop and picked up a 1 minute penalty. Your tyres are going to look something like this. Now, perfectly drivable, but I would recommend changing the tyres, because once you get the tyres below that 50% threshold, which Shelty's got here on the rear tyres and both the front and the rear tyres, you're going to start bleeding a little bit of lap time. And a car like this in particular, which is very reliant on the grip, you're probably going to feel that tyre wear a little bit more than, say, something like a Group 3 or a Group 4 car. So yeah, this one is fairly simple. If you don't change the tyres, you can save yourself 2.1 seconds in the pit stop. It then gives you the flexibility to pit whatever lap you want. However, my recommendation is to change the tyres. Now, you can probably pit as early as lap 4, 5, 6, 7, even as late as lap 8. As long as you keep those tyres above that 50% wear, you're getting pretty much the maximum grip, as I have stressed in quite a lot of videos just recently. So yeah, pit on one of those laps. Most people will just split it down the middle, pit on lap 6. But if you're looking to try and get out the traffic, you're maybe getting held up by cars in front, and with this custom slipstream, there's going to be some insane battling going on, because people can keep up, and they go side by side, and they get into side by side situations in a lot of corners. So yeah, maybe pitting lap 4, lap 5 to avoid some of the carnage, or even going a little bit longer if people put ahead of you, is definitely an option, this one. But that's pretty much it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye now.